Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the UK. And I love Stampin' Up's papers, stamps for card making boxes, gift bags, etc. And every now and again I kind of think there must be more that I can do with these gorgeous products, and there is. So I remembered that I had a couple of these plastic photo key rings, and these ones are obviously rather large, and I will put a link to the website that I got these from. It is a UK website though, and I thought it would be nice to put some of this gorgeous Sale-A-Bration designer series paper in it, and a couple of motivational messages. So I've got courage is being really scared and doing it anyway, and on the flip side you've got this. So the paper that I used is this stunning Dainty Flowers, free with a spend of £45 or more in Sale-A-Bration, which ends on the 28th of February 2023. I've used this piece here for this particular, yeah, hopefully see it there, okay, and the top part of it for that bit there. I have already used that for something else. So I'm going to make another one, and sacrilege of sacrilege, I'm going to use one of these ovals. I'm going to use the flip side of it. Okay, this paper is just absolutely stunning, and it coordinates fabulously with the Dainty Delight bundle. So you get the stamp set, and you can buy the dies. There are more dies, I will show you them. Some of the dies match with these images here, some lovely sentiments on there as well. I'm just going to be using the dies, and I'm sticking with using sentiments from this Sending Support stamp set, and this is another one of the Sale-A-Bration freebies. Again, a £45 spend and you can get that for free. So my two sentiments for this one came from here, and I'm going to use another one for my next one. So these pieces, let me get my paper trimmer, need to be 3 3/4 of an inch or 7 centimeters by, it's forgotten, 1 3/4 inches or 4.5 centimeters. So I've got 2 there, smaller Heather, smaller, definitely smaller. Right, so 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'm just trying to get the bits with more contrasting colours on them on there. Oops, that might have been a bit squint. And that 1 3/4, like that nice dark bit on there. Okay, 2 bits, because I want to have the same showing either side. Now I've decided that because I'm using the plain, I'm going to use some of the die cuts from these Dainty Delights. And what I've done with this is, because there's quite a lot, there's 16 dies in this, and as well as the ones that coordinate with the stamps that I mentioned, there's loads of other ones. So what I did, and hopefully, what did I do with it? Hang on, hang on. Don't know what that was stuck to it. So the cover for it, I took an old piece of card from my miscellaneous scraps, which either means it's not Stampin' Up, heaven forbid, or it's a retired colour. This might have been Pink Pirouette or Pirouette, something like that. So I've cut them all out, and then I can see, right, okay, well, that flower could sit on there. I could put that on there. So I've got the negative space that I can play about with, but I've also got the die cuts. I've kept the larger ones whole so that I can play about with them, arranging them, and then I can see exactly the sizes of all of these, and I can kind of go, yeah, okay, I could put that on there or whatever. So it just, because there's so many dies, it just helps me visualise it a little bit better. Particularly because that's one die and I presumed it would cut it in two, and it doesn't. And then when I cut out those leaves, I thought, if I did them in yellow, they'd look like bananas. So, you know, it might just give you some inspiration as well. So, yeah, another little tip of what you can do with your dies if you're kind of, sometimes you look at a pack of dies, 16 dies in it, and get a little bit overwhelmed. So that just kind of helps me. Because some of these are really very intricate, I decided to add some adhesive sheets to the back of a piece of white card and then just die cut out a few bits and bobs. You will probably have to run it through your die cutting machine a few times till it gets to the stage where you're absolutely sure it is fully separated from your piece and it's cut through both the card and the adhesive sheet and the backing on the back. Okay, the backing on the back, of course it's on the back end. What else would the backing be? Anyway, so you could just release them from your dies as normal. And I probably, well, I definitely won't use all of these bits, but I'll probably only use one leaf and one of these flowers. I can decide which one. Okay. So because these now have adhesive sheet on the back, as do these larger ones, by the way, essentially I have created myself some stickers. Right, I'm going to have the blue of the sky at the top, and I'm just using my silicone mat here because this big bad boy is way too big for what I'm going to use. So I will chop that down a little, and then I can possibly use that for something else. Chop it down there. Still be a bit bigger. That's okay. Now the most difficult thing about using adhesive sheets is finding a bit that makes it easy to peel them apart. So I did the first one before I started filming this. So you're just peeling the backing off like so. Now the adhesive sheets come in sections. I will show you that actually if I can remember where I put them. So you probably won't be able to get all of it off on a winner when you've got a big piece like this. But take your pick tool. Great for getting in between. So got the backing off. I'm gonna stick that on like that, and I don't care that those bits go over, I can trim them off. This piece also has the backing on it, and the This is where Heather realises she should have had her glasses on. But she's got it. Oh, it was only a short bit. It's like finding the end of your sticky tape when you're wrapping gifts. Apparently your fingers are so sensitive they can feel the tiniest little things unless it's sellotape end. There we go. Right. There we are. Just pull that off. Can stick that bit on. Cool with overlapping. But that's just so much neater and tidier than trying even to use my little glue. This is so narrow. Here we go. Oh, that was easier than I expected. Right, I'm just going to have a tiny bit of this going up there. I'll have a little flower. I think I'm going to go with this little flower here on top, and then I can put a little leaf on. I had a little idea of what I might do with this, but I am kind of winging it. Come on. I had a bit there, I had a bit there, and it's not even the whole thing. Yay! It's worth it. It's a bit of a fiddle, but it's worth it. So that you don't have to get messy with glue. So which leaf am I going to use? This one? Or the slightly more banana one? I think I'll stick with that one. And we can save them for something else. And I might not put it all on. I might trim some of it off. Oh, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. My last one. Right. So if I put that down there like that, and then the wonders of silicone mat mean that I can come in with my scissors. I'm going to get my sticky scissors, so I don't want to get glue over my lovely snips. That's fine. And then I also don't want to get glue on that bit. Keep that safe, Heather. Okay, and then just do that. There we go. So instead of the lovely printed meadow scene, I've created my own with die cuts on that. So that's going to be on one side. I'm going to pop that in. That seems so bad to cover that up. And then I'm going to have a message on here that is, it's okay not to feel okay. And I'm going to stamp that in Starry Sky onto a little piece of tries to find one big enough, a little piece of basic white card. And then what am I going to do? I think let's have a look at whether the double oval will fit this. Right, the big one definitely does. Let me chop that along there. And yes, the smaller one does. Great. So it's okay not to feel okay. Let me, is that kind of straightish? Maybe it should say it's okay not to be straightish. It's okay to be on the wonk. Right, so do I get myself a piece of Starry Sky card? And do the bigger oval. Put that on there like that. Yes, definitely. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Glue. So I've got my second piece of designer series paper in there like that. Now with the first one that I did, I would definitely change if I did this one again. I would keep that sentiment at the bottom. I would probably move that one up near the top because I've got double thickness and double thickness at the bottom. It's not quite closing, especially with having the that butterfly there as well. Lessons learned, but I think I might still put a little butterfly in this one. Do I want it on that side or do I want it on that side? I think I'll put it on that side. It makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? So you can take these out again. A little bit gentle persuasion. So if you have a piece of designer series paper that is your absolute favourite and you want to carry it around with you, then this is a good idea. Create yourself a keyring with a motivational saying and some gorgeous designer series paper, and that will just hopefully click in there. Oh, that's a better fit than the other one, definitely. So cute. I hope this has given you another idea for using your beautiful designer series papers from Stampin' Up, especially the free ones and the free stamp sets that you get as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. If you're looking for the links to the products that I've used and these key rings, click in the description for this video and click onto my blog link. Until the next time, take care. Bye bye.